Hi guys, how are you doing? Gary from That Man Travels here for another That Man TV episode. Hope everybody's doing fantastic. Tonight I'm going to talk to y'all about um, my travels to Mexico, Puerto Vallarta, to be exact. They taught me to roll my R's in school for years, so I'm just, you know, putting it to work. So Puerto Vallarta. First, let me talk about Mexico, right? First, wait, let me just big up everybody that's in this chat first and foremost before I start talking. Ariel, how are you? How you doing? You try to tell people all the time. People don't know. There's a misconception about Mexico, man. But we're gonna address it tonight. Lori, hi. How are you doing? Tracy, how are you doing? Hope you guys are doing fantastic. So I'm gonna show y'all some pictures tonight that I took while I was in Puerto Vallarta. I'm going to show you a little video that I made. There's one main reason why I went to Puerto Vallarta, which is going to the Marietta Islands. So there's an island there. It's kind of like, how can I describe it? A big sinkhole was created on the top of one of the islands and fell through the bottom, which is now a beach. And it's very interesting to look at. So that was my main purpose of going to Puerto Vallarta. This is prior to me doing scuba diving. So I know if I went scuba diving, I got to saw whales, a whale for the first time. If I had my scuba certification, man, it would have been great to dive with the whales. But it's coming one day. I will do it one day. And I probably think it's going to happen this year. Hi, Kel. Good evening to you. So let's talk about Mexico and Puerto Vallarta. So I think Mexico got a lot more popular once COVID hit because people couldn't go nowhere. Body was closed down except for Mexico. Mexico was wide open, right? And so, people did start traveling a lot more to Mexico after COVID. But prior to that, Mexico had a stigma, man. And that's what I love about traveling is that you can dispel a lot of stereotypes and rumors about places. When you travel there, you go see for yourself and you're able to see if these things are all bullshit, or they're truthful. And I had just this concept of Mexico, like, they're depicted in the news. People always jumping over the wall. They're trying to get out of Mexico. And you think that Mexico is just a whole shithole. It's not. It's actually places in Mexico are very beautiful. So I'm going to go over and show you some pictures and some videos to prove that if you haven't been to Mexico yet, and why I think Mexico is a great spot for you to go to, because it has a little bit of everything, man. It has the history, lots of history, like with the Incas and stuff, the Incas, the Mayan are in Mexico. Mayans are in Mexico. I get it mixed up all the time. That civilization. And you of course, you have your beaches, you have your cenotes. It's just, Mexico just got everything for you, man. But Puerto Vallarta, I never really knew much about it. Apparently, if you watch The Love Boat, that whole Love Boat TV show was based on, or was really filmed when the boat was docked in Puerto Vallarta. Just in case you didn't know. Isa said the Aztecs. Yeah, the Aztecs, and isn't it the Mayans as well? Mayan. Yeah, the Mayan too. I don't know. I gotta double check. Let's see. So that TV show was filmed there. But first of all, should I show you a video that I shot there? I'm gonna just show you this video. And it's mainly about the Marietta Islands. Thank you, Ziza. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. So give it. It's about, I don't know, 3 minutes long, and then I'll talk to you about that whole experience, and then I'll go into showing you some pictures of, Puerto Vallarta, Anica, and a popular destination for dental reconstruction. I did not know that. Some of the best work known. People from the Americas traveled there in droves to get work done. Get the F out of here. I didn't know that. Okay, and then more than likely cheaper. So that's cool. All right, so let me throw this video on. It's a little dramatic. This is like, it was a quick edit. It's very dramatic. Dramatic music and everything, but whatever. Here we go.
To get to the island, we gonna pass for 45 minutes.
Yeah. Speedboat 45 minutes. This guy's not holding on to anything and just standing up. How do you do that? Balance like a motherfucker. Oh shit! Oh shit! It's right there. My first friggin' whale. How cool is that? And it gave birth in front of us. He failed on his first attempt. He's gonna try again. Trying to catch dinner, people. Don't let it hook on me. Oh shit! He got nothing. I tried though. Got nothing, huh? It's alright. Now, we're heading over to the island. You have to swim. The boat can't get close. The waves are pretty strong and it'll pass you. Look at that. So you have to kind of, there's a little area, space that you can breathe through that tunnel. You gotta swim to get to the water. It's high tide, so the water's pretty close to the reef. It's dramatic. But yeah, the water is frigid, but the payoff at the end of that swim, it's magnificent. I made it. It was a hell of a swim, but I made it. It's my tour guide. Me too. I had mad fun there. The hole, and yeah, how gorgeous is this place? It's dope. As you can see, backdrop, sick. So that was my little video.
Yo, what's up? This is Doug E. Fresh. Big respect to that man.
Doug E. Fresh giving me a shout out.
Travel. He keeps it moving. Love and respect.
All right, that's enough of that. Doug E. Fresh, how cool is that, huh? That guy don't age, man. He looked the same he did back in the day. But anyways, so that was the trip to Marietta Island. And let me show you that last picture that I showed you was the epic shot, right? You got to go there and you got to get this picture right here. That joint, right? It's just the coolest. So it's gotten very, very crowded. To get to this island now, it's very, very crowded. And they're only allowing a certain amount of people to go to the island a day. So you have to book this trip early in order to get to the island. Prior to I don't even remember how long ago, but it wasn't too long ago that they found this joint and popularized it. But before, the local people would go all the time and it would just be empty. You know, you could have like a picnic day here, you know, and now it's just like, you know how tourists are, man, like myself. You go and everybody want to go there for that one shot, which is that shot right there. But it was like, if you heard in the video, it's like a 45-minute boat ride, speedboat ride. And like, I was lucky enough to see whales. You'll get the opportunity to see whales, maybe dolphins, you know what I mean? I was lucky enough to see the whale. Whale was giving birth, man, you know, because there's some red stuff coming out the water and they're like, oh shit, it's giving birth. And I'm like, holy shit, like, how was I able to actually experience that? It was my first whale, and the whale was giving birth. Like, who's luckier than me, you know? But it was an awesome, wonderful, wonderful experience. You should check out Corn Island in Nicaragua. Really? I'm gonna look that up after I get off of this live. Thank you, Ziza. So I want to show you some pictures. Let me go through and pull them up first before I bring them up on the screen. Of Puerto Vallarta, some of the shit that I did there. So let's see. I did something called with the excursion or a company called Vallarta Adventures, and it's like a 3-in-1 type of situation where you take a speedboat to a certain area. I don't remember the area, the name of the place, but you get there and then you get on donkeys. And you have to ride donkeys up to the top of the mountain, and then after the donkeys, you go through a series of zip lines. Then after you go through the zip lines, you go through a series of like you hike, and then there's some like a big friggin' water slide, and then there's a you have to rappel down the side of a waterfall. Let me show you some of the pictures so you can see what I'm talking about. So here's the zip lining. Volande. Okay, bam. Me upside down. Those were fun. That was an absolute ball. All right. And go to the next one. Let's see. Oh, this is me rappelling down the side of a waterfall. Look at that. That was probably about 100 and something feet high. They teach you how to do the rappelling. It's really not that hard. Um, some more zip lining going on here. Oh, that's the donkey that I'm on, not the one that's on. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Uh, and that was cool. You know, I did feel sorry for the friggin' animal though. I was heavier than a motherfucker back then, and I never seen a donkey sweat. The donkey was sweating, and so I feel bad about that. Let's see. What else can I show you here? Let's slide up some more. Keep these pictures are jumbled, so that's another shot looking down, rappelling, right? So you could see the height. It was pretty far up there. But you know, y'all know I love the adventure, man. You know, let's see, what do I want to show you here? Show you look, there you go the fin of the whale. I was so fortunate to see that. Freaking dope as shit. Okay, let's see. I walked around town. There's an area there. Um, it reminds me of like South Beach. It's like a strip by the beach, and it has a bunch of restaurants and little shops and stuff like that. Cool street art. So you have these little wings. Thought this is a cool picture. Yeah. Then you have these cobblestone streets with stuff like this. They got the umbrellas lining the ceiling, or these on these wires that are crossing from building to building. I thought that was pretty cool. Just to show you the vibe, you have some people out here just sitting outside, having a bite to eat. It's just beautiful, man. Thought it was a cool shot. It's just some random church, churches are everywhere. They're always very ornate. So I thought that was a cool shot. I thought this is a pretty cool. I thought this is a pretty cool sign. I don't know what it says, but I guess it's saying "Don't be a peeping tom" or some shit. But I thought that was pretty funny. Um, Luna Jaguar is Copan Ruins, Honduras, San Cristobal de las Casa de in Chipas. Oh my God, that was a lot. In Guatemala. Ooh, I'm planning a trip to Guatemala actually. Belize River and Screws in Dominica. Wait, what? Not Dominican Republic, of course. From seeing all your videos, I know you would love each of these. I am going to look that up. Thank you for that information. Oh, and the swimming with the hammerheads, black tip reef sharks in Galapagos Islands. I was looking into the Galapagos actually, Ziza, because I'm going to Peru, but I don't know. It was so expensive to get to the Galapagos from Peru. It was crazy. Anyways, this is one of the restaurants, and I had to take a picture. It was like, yeah, and that's how the Mexicans feel about Trump and his wall. I thought it was pretty funny. Let's see. Go to the next photo. This was just like inside of one of the restaurants. It was just beautiful. I had to take a picture. And of course, they have these little sculptures. Ooh, sorry, on the beach. I had to take a shot with that. You know, y'all know I love lighting, so this is like a hotel, and this is the walkway into the lobby. And I just feel like this is so dope. I had to take a shot with it. And this is the Airbnb I stayed at. And right on the balcony, right there, you have a jacuzzi. I did go into that jacuzzi. That was beautiful. The sunsets were amazing. It was right on the beach, man. Amazing. Let me see. Picture of me. This is just some street photography, just showing you some of the stores, see the cobblestone streets and stuff like that. Yeah, very nice. Um, yeah, so this is the beach that we pulled up on to do that Vallarta adventure with the zip line and stuff. So we had to take that speedboat, and I don't know, it's probably about 30 minutes, but lush, very lush, beautiful, beautiful. And then here's the other thing about Puerto Vallarta, right? You can't really see this place that well, but look at that. They have on the coast these big, huge mansions, Airbnbs, I suppose, that you can rent out as well. So I don't know. I might go back to Puerto Vallarta. Maybe I might take a small group with me and stay in some shit like this with a chef, and like a private masseuse, right? Get like a mariachi band by the pool one night. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Can you imagine? This is like right, the ocean is right below, and it's facing where the sun will set. So those sunsets, magnificent. Tell you that much. Let's see what else we have here. Let's see what else we have here. Here's some more, just so you could see the vibe. Water right below, and the houses. There are a bunch of them that are just right on the coastline, and these houses are magnificent. Trust me on that. Little pool action, yeah, yeah. About to dap it up with this Mexican that was trying to sell something. Actually, he's the one who got me the boat to go to Marietta Island because all the tours were sold out, and he got me this boat. And thanks to him, I was able to get there. You know, let's see. Let's go on to the next. On to the next. Oh, let's see. Oh, look at that shot. The back action. Yeah. Then this is out my Airbnb, the window at night. There's a mall. That's a mall. A very what you call it? Bourgeoisie mall. Has all the high-end stuff in it. Your Pradas, your Louis Vuitton, and all the dudes you can't pronounce. And it was right there by my Airbnb. I didn't buy shit because I'm cheap. I don't buy Louis Vuitton or Prada or nothing like that. I just love the moon. Look at that moon. Full moon that night, just peeping through the clouds like it was waiting for me. Great shot. Um, Here's another photo of the Airbnb. Had a whole nice little setup, dining table, flat panel TVs all over the place, the jacuzzi, out on the veranda. And yeah, here's another picture of the mall. Yeah. See, they got Hugo Boss there. If you're not into that type of stuff, yep. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the pictures. I was really um sometimes when I travel, man, sometimes I just want to be like, you know, in the moment. So sometimes I might not take as many pictures as I would on other trips, but this one was like definitely a laid back trip, and I didn't feel like taking a bunch of pictures, so I just pulled out like a few of them, you know, to show you. But it's way more. It's way more. It's way more beautiful. The restaurants are great. So I suggest if you want to go to Mexico, Puerto Vallarta is a place to go. Why? Because it's not like what's the other place? Cancun, or where's everybody going these days? What's the other one called? Cancun and that one. You know what I'm talking about. Tulum. Everybody and their granny's going to Tulum now. So it's very packed, very touristy. But if you go to Puerto Vallarta, it's a different type of vibe. It's like a hidden gem that all the tourists don't really know about. You know what I mean? Some people know, but a lot of people don't know. So you still have a nice laid back vibe where you don't have too much. Not gonna encounter too much or too many tourists. Puerto Vallarta, I suggest, is a very great destination to go to. It's not that expensive, to eat. It's pretty cheap, Mexican food. Um, what's crazy? They had this little restaurant on a beach, and just like a Jamaican band playing. Why don't I have these guys' pictures? Like, where are these things? I gotta look through these pictures again. Yeah, it's like two Jamaican guys like playing reggae music. I was blown away. Chopped it up with them for a little bit. And then when I sat down to eat some food, like I told them I wanted some, I think I ordered fish. And I asked them for like rice and beans. And they looked at me crazy, like, what? Rice and beans? You're gonna eat rice and beans? Like they're not this rice and beans thing. I don't know if it's not really a thing. Or at certain places in Mexico, they look at me crazy, like, nah, what do you mean? You want rice and beans with fish? Yeah, it looked at me crazy. So let's see. What else about Puerto Vallarta? People are certainly very friendly. Um, very easy place to navigate if you want to rent a car. Usually when I travel, I love renting cars because it allows me to, cover more ground, see more locales. So you might want to, if you want to go that route, you rent a car. You know what I mean? Um, the beaches are great. It's a great place to visit, man. I'm telling you. So if it's on your, if you haven't yet put it on your list, definitely try it. Try Mexico on a whole, or Puerto Vallarta. Very dope location to check out. So that is it. Done for the night. Anybody got any questions? Any questions at all before I sign off of this? And I think I'm gonna do more of these, where I'm going to go over a lot of the destinations that I travel to. I'm going to bring up a lot of my pictures. It's going to take time for me to like put it together though, because I want to get the best pictures so you can get a real feeling, a real vibe of these locations that I visit. And I'm going to be a little bit more diligent with it as well, and probably share the places that I stayed so you can. And I don't think I took that many pictures of the actual hotels and stuff in my travels, which I'm going to try and do more, as I'm definitely want to include or try and doing like hotel reviews moving forward of all these places that I've stayed, so you can get a good idea of the accommodations and the amenities that they provide. So I'm gonna put together, moving forward, like probably twice a month, some countries that I've visited, some pictures, some videos. I'm more than likely have done a video about the country, the way I do. You know what I mean? So I will be putting that together. Let me see. Check out the places I mentioned. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. I will certainly do that. As soon as I end this here, I'm going to check them out. What else? Um, so Thursday I had scheduled, and the guys from Rastafari Village in Jamaica. I had an interview with them. I was pretty excited about that interview, but there was a schedule conflict that something came up and they weren't able to do it. So we're gonna do it again after I get back from Costa Rica, because I'm going to Costa Rica next week for about almost 3 weeks. So when I get back, we're gonna reschedule that. I think that is definitely an interview you most certainly want to watch because it's very informative. Probably be nothing that you would expect. Speaking to Rastafari people of that Rastafari movement, because there's such a, I don't know, a lot of stereotypes that are associated with them. Mainly because of Hollywood and even American culture here. They don't really, most don't understand it. They just understand the dreads, and it's like, oh yeah, I want to get dreads too because it looks cool. But the whole movement is so much more bigger than that. Um, so I just can't wait to bring them on so they could talk to you, so you can learn some real deep shit. Why they do the things that they do, why they live the way they live. They're just super spiritual people, man. Super spiritual. Let's see. What else? Egypt. My Egypt trip is sold out. I am pretty excited about that. Where in Costa Rica am I going? What's this place called? Jeez. La Fortuna. Yeah, La Fortuna. And then I might run down to the Osa Peninsula again to check out this spot for a yoga retreat, a yoga trip, wellness trip that I'm trying to put together. So I got to check out this location on the Osa Peninsula, which is pretty. It's a pretty, very natural, very away from all the excitement. It's very secluded. So I'm gonna check that out, and I might be hopping over to Guatemala real quick to go look at another place for another trip that I'm trying to put together. So yeah, I'm putting together trips for next year. I'm mainly focusing on next year because my this year is totally booked up for me for travel, and I have no time to really plan any more trips there for this year. But next year, I'm putting together some shit. You know what I'm saying? Putting together some shit. Sri Lanka is on the list. Just now finishing that up. Sri Lanka is going to be amazing. A lot of people don't know about Sri Lanka, but it's off the coast of Mexico, southern coast of Mexico, an island. Has everything. Beautiful beaches, safari. It, it has so much shit. So much. Um, any mind altering activities in Costa Rica? Yes. Yes, Ziza. I am actually looking into that place. Well, I'm not going to do it. I'm looking into a place there to host one of those retreats. And they call it yahe. Yahe. It's another word for ayahuasca. They just mix it with something else. So, yeah. So that trip to Costa Rica that I'm planning is going to be, you can go and you can do the ayahuasca or not. You can just have a nice, relaxing, yoga filled meditation type of connection with nature. And then you go to La Fortuna and you do the hot springs and stuff like that. So that's going to be pretty interesting. Yes, HJ. Sri Lanka is going to be the bomb. The bomb. And it's going to be pretty affordable. And we're staying at some great places. So I'm not sure the dates yet. I'm still trying to finalize the dates, but I have the itinerary. Itinerary is dope as shit. Doing a lot, seeing a lot. Um, but yeah, that one is definitely going to be up there. Oh yeah, remember ayahuasca doesn't work for you. I don't know. Maybe you just went to the wrong places. I don't know, or you just had the wrong dosage, because that shit work. Um, so yeah, who knows? Maybe I think you told me you took it twice. Third time might be a charm. You never know. You know. And what else? Doing another Jamaica trip next year. This one's gonna be a little different. This one you're not going all over the country. We're going to one of the part of the country that a lot of people don't go to. I speak about this place all the time. It's called Portland, Jamaica, and this is looking into a villa situation, like high atop the mountains, overlooking this beautiful bay. And I'm gonna have, you know, a private chef cook you up your meals, masseuses, masseuse. What do you call them? Masseuse or masseuses? masseuses on board, whatever, how many massages you want to date. That's fine. A band for dinner one night by the pool. It's gonna be fucking dope. So yeah, when is the Sri Lanka trip? I'm shooting for April ish, March, April ish, sometime around there. So we'll see. You have more than enough time to like get your coins together, but that one is going to be fantastic. And I'm working on some other things, so stay tuned. If you haven't already signed up to my mailing list on That Man Travels, see it's right there on the screen. You should go ahead and do that. That way, whenever I drop these trips, you'll be the first to know, and then you can just sign up. You know what I mean? So that's all I have for tonight. Hi, Nicole. What are you saying yes to the Jamaica joint? I'm sure it is. That Jamaica joint's gonna be crazy. I'll tell you why. See that live band I'm gonna have coming? Those of you who listen to Jamaican music, dancehall, reggae music, you ever listen to like the songs, the way like the DJs play the song? They play a little bit and then they go to the next song. Then they go to the next song. They keep you hyped. That's how the band plays. Like you're at a dance hall, like party, but it's a band, live band. They are sick. So, and this is just gonna be for my group at our place where we staying at. Sunset time, looking off over to the fucking bay. Like Jesus Christ, does it get any better than that? You know. All right, that's it for me. Out of here. Thank you so much for rocking with me again. Please, if you haven't signed up to, it's the Instagram I showed you right there. I should show you should be showing me the website. Bam. Sorry, that's the website. Still the same. www.thatmantravels.com. Sign up to the list. All right. So you guys have a wonderful night, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace, love, and light.